Ask yourself, when was the last time you said Google it or asked for a Kleenex? Names so ingrained they have essentially become the product.
A name is what you make it mean. An obvious one, Nike, what does it mean? A whole lot. No explanation needed.
Judy Habib, CEO of KHJ Brand Activation, has been helping companies come up with a name that helps accelerate their brands for more than 30 years. She says it plays a monumental role in perception and can make or break that all-important first impression.
What are you bringing to the world? What's the value that you're bringing to the world? And to really understand the strategy of what they're trying to do as a business.
Though the landscape is always changing,
every step of the road we take, the pavement that we had just stepped on falls away because it's a new world every step of the way.
What remains the same, consumers want to connect, and a name is the first foot in the door.
Reputation is what people experience, but brand is what you're causing them to think and feel.
KHJ's team has simple and effective methodology for creating a lasting impact for businesses.
One avenue that we pursue is looking at names that are literal and that mean something. We look at letters and make words up. One of the considerations is the sound of it, and there's a psychology to just the sound, the cadence, how many syllables, how easy is it, how intuitive is it, whether it actually means something or not.
And the company has made a name for itself. From The Beat, a new development in the former lot of the Boston Globe.
What's so cool about that is that it's a nod to the heritage and history of the Boston Globe and beat reporters being right in it, right on it, in the minute.
To Xembly in Assembly Square.
We want to leverage the hotness of Assembly Square, but signal that this is the place for those technology companies, those innovative, tech-oriented companies.
And when Lowell General Hospital needed a rebrand for a more integrated system, it all came full circle.
So when we thought about it, Circle Health seemed like the perfect, understandable name to call the system.
CEO of Circle Health, Jody White.
We think about the circle of Circle Health. It's a great metaphor. It's a great visual. It's a great off the tip of your tongue to say, I'm a member of Circle Health.
Healthcare can in fact be scary, and the emotional impact of Circle Health seems to be paying off with a calming effect.
Being inside the circle is a feeling of comfort, a loyalty, something that they value, something that they wouldn't live without.
As for this branding agency's own name, they're sticking with consistency and banking on emotions that truly stand the test of time.
Well, if anyone ever says, what does KHJ stand for? I'm going to say kindness, happiness, and joy, because that's what it is to work here.
Interesting concept here. Most brands do not want to become a noun or a verb like Xerox or Kleenex. They call it genericide, where the brand becomes so generic that it's no longer identified with the company that started it.
Right, and take Xerox, for example. They have long urged their consumers not to use photocopy because Xerox did not want to become what the product does rather than be known for what it is, which is a copy machine.
Right,
yeah.
Exactly. Well, he says a Boston landmark needs a rehab.
Changed the name of Faneuil Hall